Good evening, everyone. Ken McLeod with you. A Safety Harbor man is under arrest for child abuse, accused of violently shaking his 4-month-old daughter. The Pinellas County Sheriff's Office says 26-year-old Donovan Edward Hartzell is in custody. The sheriff says they got a call around 10:30 yesterday morning from the child's mother. She was not at home, but says she was watching her home surveillance cameras and saw the suspect shaking the infant girl. Responding deputies found Hartzell in the home and the baby crying with visible marks on her face, neck, arm, and chest. The baby was taken to the hospital with non-life-threatening injuries. Hartzell went to the Pinellas County Jail. The Pasco County Sheriff's Office says the men you see here were involved in a robbery. The two that are visible in this surveillance picture and a third are being sought for robbing a victim in the Wiregrass Mall parking lot in Wesley Chapel just after 8 p.m. on June 10th. They say the suspects appear to be in their late teens. The third suspect, not seen here, was wearing a black T-shirt and dark jeans. If you know who these people are, you are asked to call the Pasco County Sheriff's Office. This video shows why Volusia County Sheriff's Deputy Brian Walsh will be receiving a life-saving award. It was just after 6 p.m. Wednesday when Sergeant Walsh witnessed a dump truck veer off I-95 near Oak Hill and hit the guardrail. Sergeant Walsh found the driver slumped over the wheel and was able to pull the driver out and perform CPR until that driver could be taken to the hospital. By that time, the driver was breathing on his own. Again, Sergeant Walsh will be honored for this exceptional rescue in the near future. The U.S. Coast Guard says it has seized more than 14,000 pounds of cocaine in Miami. Crews grabbed the stash during 9 separate incidents in international waters. Authorities say the cocaine has a street value of close to $190 million. The Coast Guard says a dozen suspected smugglers are in custody and facing prosecution. We have a wild story tonight about a man and deputy being washed into a storm drain. This happened during a heavy rainstorm near Pensacola on Friday. Reporter Cody Long shows us the incredible video of that rescue.
I'll be out with several disabled vehicles here in front of Sherman-Williams on 98.
Escambia County Deputy William Hollingsworth gets out to help a man stuck on a flooded highway.
He sees a man that is in chest or waist deep water, starts walking towards that man. As he gets close to the man disappears underwater. He thinks the man just went underwater, slipped and fell, goes towards the man, and then he himself is actually sucked down into the storm drain.
Both men are underwater for about 30 seconds as the rushing water shoots them through the drain about 100 feet to the other side of the road.
Can you believe what just happened to us? You okay, buddy? Can you believe what happened to us? Oh, just breathe. Just breathe, buddy. Oh, my God. Oh, thank you, Jesus.
You can tell the emotion when they finally get out. It's like, I can't believe that happened to us, and obviously happy to be, to be alive.
Oh, my God. Oh, my God.
About 10 minutes later, they reflect on the moment. The man shows his appreciation for Deputy Hollingsworth.
Thank you, man, for like being there when I come. I feel awful. I told you to come to me. I read you right in there. When I came out, you were right behind me.
Sheriff Chip Simmons says the deputy is shaken up, but doing okay.
I spoke to him this morning. He's doing very well. He's doing exactly as you'd expect. You know, it's part of the job, but you know what? It doesn't mean you can't just shake your head and say, "Well, I can't believe I went through that."
In Pensacola, Cody Long.
That is crazy. All right, some news about your money now. A new state law will change how cars are sold in this state. It bans the nation's largest legacy automakers from offering either direct-to-consumer or online sales if the company already sells vehicles in Florida at brick-and-mortar dealerships. Any company with existing car lots will have to follow the new law, but it does not apply to independent dealerships, which include electric car makers. Critics say the new law will create an uneven playing field between older car makers and newer electric car makers. The Bradenton home owned by rock legend Mick Jagger is now up for sale. It's 5,700 square feet with 4 bedrooms and 5.5 baths. It also includes a heated saltwater pool, a bell tower, and a large media room with a wet bar. Jagger and his girlfriend bought the home in a gated community for roughly $1.9 million back in 2020. And you can call the place your own for about $3.5 million. Well, you never know what you'll find during an arrest. Officers in Clearwater were busting a woman on drug charges when they found this baby raccoon in her backpack. Police say this little one is only a month old. It was taken to a veterinary emergency group in Tampa and will eventually be released back into the wild. All right, let's get a check on that forecast now with meteorologist Sarah Robleski.
We've got unsettled conditions as we go forward. Temperatures today close to normal, upper 80s to near 90 degrees.